Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve Rakin here with the Rakin Profit YouTube channel. And in this video, I wanted to review Paul Joseph's brand new course called eBay Dropshipping Titans. I've had Paul on my YouTube channel multiple times over the last couple of weeks, and he's been teaching exactly how he's been able to build up a profitable business drop shipping on eBay. The title of his course is The Proven Step-by-Step System That Earns Me $15,000 a Month in Profit on eBay with no inventory. So that's a pretty bold claim right there. But the cool thing about Paul, and if you didn't know, Paul's actually a full-time lawyer. He works in New York, 9 to 5, and he's been able to build up this business only a couple hours per week. And he's been doing this for about a year now. But in any event, one thing I like about Paul, getting excited, is he's actually very, very transparent with his earnings. And in one of his previous videos on his channel on YouTube, he actually breaks down his entire 2018 income report. So he breaks down all of his sales, his PayPal cashback, the money he's getting back from purchasing from his credit card, giving assistant cash back, and really goes in and breaks down everything, all of his income. He shares his PayPal screen, so he goes into his PayPal account and shares his income, which you could see right there was $210,000 in January. And he breaks down his fees on PayPal, eBay, cost of goods, virtual assistant. So one thing I really love about Paul is he's very, very forward and transparent. And another thing that I really love about Paul as well is he's a great communicator. As you know, as a lawyer, his full-time profession, he's got to be good at speaking, and it really helps to put forth his knowledge when he's communicating during the course. And I really, really enjoyed this course. I've gone through it, and for one reason or another, it says I've only gone through 44% of it, but I've actually gone through probably a good 90% of his course. So I want to kind of share with you guys my experience, what I enjoy about the course, my honest opinion, because I have gone through this course mostly all of the videos. Again, I don't know why it says 44%, but I've gone through a majority of these videos. So I want to share with you guys my opinion about the course. And also I want to share with you guys a couple bonuses I'm going to be throwing in for you guys if you decide to purchase the course through my special link. So I'm actually giving away over $167 worth of free eBay eBooks. I'm giving away some different material that's going to help you on eBay. But in any event, let's get into this review, and then I'll share with you guys the bonuses. And if you guys like this, feel free to go ahead and grab the course. And also, one cool thing as well that I forgot to mention is you're not only getting the course, you're actually getting access to a private Facebook group as well for everybody who invests in this course. So you know how it is, sometimes you go through a course and you have questions and you're like, crap, like who do I talk to? Like I can't even get a hold of the course creator. Well, the cool thing about this is you get access to the private Facebook group, and Paul's in there like every day. He's answering tons of questions, and there's a lot of very knowledgeable people in that group as well. So that's just another benefit. So anyways, when you guys click the link, I'll have one somewhere in the description or a button below. Again, if you're going to get it, go through my link if you can. You'll get some free bonuses. But this is the landing page that you're going to drop on right here. And it looks like Paul has to update his title a little bit, because in his recent earnings report, he actually did $18,000 in profit, which is pretty crazy. But in any event, here's the featured course right here, eBay Dropshipping Titans. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like inside the course after you purchase the course. Let's click on this really quick. So he actually, shows his numbers on the sales page, goes through, talks a little bit about, the business and the benefits. He lets you know that, he's been able to do this working a full-time job, and it doesn't matter if you've never made any money online, if you don't, know how to start your own business, or you have no idea how to get started. This is very, very beginner friendly, this business model, which is really cool, and really anybody can do it. It's really helped him to change his life. And yeah, he shares some of his numbers and some other stuff like that. But let's actually go into the course. So when you purchase the course, you're going to get access to all of this class curriculum. So let's go through a couple things. There's 18 modules in this course, and then there's some advanced modules as well, a couple more. So there's about 20 modules in this course. And to start things off, module number 1, this is going to be a lot of stuff that is just pertaining to what the course is about. He welcomes you to the course, shares kind of, the best way to get started. And right here, again, you get to, you click in there and you're going to get access to that Facebook group, which is huge. I highly recommend it, guys. If you get this course, join the Facebook group. There's just as much value in there, networking, as you're going to get from these videos. So that's really, really important. Module 2 is going to be a lot of the basics. So if you've never sold on eBay before, he talks about what eBay is, why it's important to sell and drop ship on eBay. And then he breaks down exactly what drop shipping is, because there's a lot of people who have misconceptions about exactly how drop shipping works and how his business model operates. So that's really important right there. Module 3 is all about PayPal. So when you're selling on eBay, the way that you get paid is PayPal, and you've got to link the two up. So he talks about, what PayPal is and how to actually go ahead and create a PayPal account and set everything up. This is really, really beginner stuff right here. Module 4, setting up your eBay store, signing up for an account, site preferences. You guys, right here, 4.3. I never knew about these site preferences. Believe it or not, I've been selling on eBay for over 5 years now, and I didn't know how to access those site preferences. So 4.3 right here, this is really, really important when you're starting your drop shipping business. And if you actually click into it, he has a whole video right here that's 5 minutes and 48 seconds. Oops, I didn't mean to play that. But here's the site preferences, all your shipping preferences, different checkout preferences. These are very, very important. So be sure, if you do get this program, to go through this module. This is really, really important. Let me see if I can go back. Okay, cool. So that's really big right there, setting up your eBay store. Module 5 is all about choosing which sources to list from. So he talks about what to look for in a source. And a source essentially means where you're going to drop ship the item from. Obviously, you're going to drop ship on eBay, but where do you find those items? So he talks about places like Amazon, Home Depot, Bed Bath & Beyond, and he kind of talks about what to look for and reviews some of the sources that he's actually experienced, which will save you a ton of time when drop shipping on eBay. Module 6 is all about his 3-step formula to find profitable items. So once you start to dive into some of these sources, such as Amazon, Home Depot, Walmart, he breaks down exactly, how to analyze an item, how to find out which items are selling, which items to source, and then obviously goes through and breaks down the right way to use all of the information that you're analyzing. Module 7 is all about listing your first item. This was very, very helpful right here. Lesson 7.1 is huge. It's an absolute game changer. So he talks about the software that he recommends, which I'll tell you right now, it's a DSM tool. So even if you guys don't get the program, definitely get DSM tool. It's actually free for the first, I think, couple hundred listings or something like that. I'll have a link to that in the, I don't know, somewhere in the description or a button down below, but definitely get that tool. It's amazing, guys. He shares exactly how to use the software, which is a game changer because it speeds up the listing process like crazy when you're drop shipping on eBay from sources like Amazon, Home Depot, Walmart, and beyond. So really, really important right here, guys. Module 7 was big. Module 8's all about how to get your items to sell through title optimization. So there's a couple ways that people drop ship. Some people just copy the titles and they snipe items and they go high volume. But Paul recommends going with less volume and actually spending time to optimize your listing. So he talks about how to optimize your title, keyword research, and then goes through some examples and stuff. So that's really big. Module 9 is all about processing your first order, and this is something that holds a lot of people back. Once you source your item, once you drop ship it on eBay and it sells, what do you do? So he shares a bunch of tips in terms of how to process the order, how to save money, and be able to tack on additional profits through cashback portals, credit cards, different things like that. Touches on how to fulfill orders through Amazon, and then also touches on how to fulfill international orders through eBay using the global shipping program and Home Depot as well. So really important here, guys. Module 10 is all about uploading tracking numbers, which a lot of people always ask, how do I do it? How do I upload a tracking number when it sells? So the buyer knows, when the item is going to be delivered. So that's being covered. A couple other things here. Module 11, he actually shares with you how to list an item. on Home Depot and Amazon from start to finish. Module 12 is all about customer service. And I know you guys probably are a little, what's the word? Maybe a little concerned with customer service, drop shipping, hundreds of items and different sources. How do you handle this? How do you deal with it? Well, he touches on all of it, from returns to items not received cases being open, items being out of stock. What happens if a buyer cancels? What happens if people ask questions about products when you're not the one who actually has the product in your possession? What do you do if an item's drop shipped and for some reason the source shows the invoice? How do you handle that? And he includes a bunch of templates and scripts, and Module 12 is it's crazy. There's a lot of good information. Module 13 is all about feedback. What is feedback? How to avoid feedback? How to get it removed? Responding to feedback if it's negative. This is a very, very in-depth section right here, so definitely be sure to check that out. Module 14 is all about managing your inventory. And one cool lesson that I liked about this course was lesson 14.1. He actually shares how to use a repricer, which is essentially a piece of software that helps you to automatically reprice your items. And it's only 1 minute and 11 seconds, but a lot of you guys might be thinking about that, and it's actually a really quick solution. So that's pretty cool right there. Module 15, this is what you guys came for. How to increase your profit. So he talks about free shipping. He talks about, this is big right here, guys, tax exemptions. If you want to be competitive on places like Walmart and Home Depot, you've got to become tax exempt, which essentially means you don't want to be paying sales tax twice. So there's actually a process that he teaches that allows you to be able to purchase from Home Depot and Walmart, and you don't have to pay sales tax. So this is really important, guys. This will pay for the course in of itself. So be sure to check out Module 15. Module 16 is all about keeping things organized, how to keep track of your profits, bookkeeping, buyer's information, all of that good stuff that'll keep you on track. Module 17, how to price your items. Module 18, how to scale your store. And he also goes into depth in terms of, kind of how to get out of PayPal jail. And if you're not sure what that is, essentially when you open up your eBay store, you're going to be, PayPal jail is a little different. They kind of have limitations on like how much you can sell, and sometimes they'll even like block off your account. So he touches on that. But what I was going to get into was kind of like eBay jail. And I guess eBay and PayPal jail, somewhat the same thing. But when you start your eBay account, they're going to limit you in terms of how many items you can list. So they're going to block how many items you can list and the actual value of how many items you can list. So like, for example, recently when I had opened up my store, they had limited me to 10 items or $1,000. So what I did, and I'm going to give away a little secret, is I actually called eBay and I said, hey, I've got another eBay store. It's got 2,000 plus feedback. Can we link up the stores so then I can increase my limitation? So I'm kind of, so I get out of eBay, PayPal jail, and they increased it. So that's a tip right there. Now, if you are new and you don't have an established eBay account to link up, which if you are going to drop ship, I would create a new store. Don't mix your thrifting garage sale or your personal store with this store. I would create a new one. But if you don't already have an established store, it is going to take some time to build up your eBay store. So he definitely touches on some of these things and, shares some tips. And then he goes into some advanced tips in terms of, how to handle large volumes of sales, Home Depot tricks and tips, which right here, this was a really, really crucial module, because there's actually quite a few things that aren't very intuitive when it comes to checking out of Home Depot when you have multiple orders. So this was really important, guys. If I didn't watch that video, I probably never would have been able to figure it out on my own, or at least it would have taken a while. Touches on Walmart, and then he also goes into depth in terms of choosing an item from Amazon and choosing an item from Home Depot. And there's just a lot of content here, guys. I mean, this video is already 14 minutes, and I apologize for having it go so long. But this is a really, really, really in-depth course. When I had first taken the course, one of the things I didn't like about it was I was having a hard time figuring out like how to actually choose a profitable product. So I had gone through the course and I was still kind of like nervous. I was like, I still don't get like what to drop ship. Like I didn't understand how to analyze the products properly. But one thing I like about Paul is he takes the feedback in. There's been quite a few people saying, hey, I didn't like this or improve this, or like, for example, I told him, hey, man, I need a better understanding of what to drop ship from Home Depot and Walmart and how to analyze it. And as you can see, there's a lot of videos. He adds new videos all the time. So as rules change, as things change, you can expect Paul to add more and more content to this course. And Paul and I, we've had multiple conversations behind the scenes. He plans to continue to add more content. That's what I meant to say. So you're definitely in good hands, guys. So if you want this program, you're looking for something to kind of walk you step by step and kind of share exactly how to do it. And again, Paul's doing this. He's running this business. He's been doing it for about 1 year now, and he did $18,000 in profit. I highly recommend you go over to his channel and watch this video right here. He kind of breaks it all down. But yeah, I would check it out. Again, if you want to grab some special bonuses alongside with this course for free, just go into the description or hit the button somewhere below this this video within my video, and you'll actually get a bunch of bonuses. So what I'm giving away for free, because I am an affiliate for this course, it doesn't cost you any more money or anything, but I do get a little commission if you guys purchase through my link, so I appreciate that. I'm going to throw in my book, Blazing Profits, which is the ultimate guide to making money selling blazers, sport coats, and suits. So if you want to learn about these types of items to flip on eBay, which I tell you right now, if you're looking for a way to supplement your income, these types of items are amazing. They're very profitable. They're lucrative. Now, they might take a little time to sell, but if you go out to your thrift store and find, certain brands, which I teach in this course, you can easily flip these things for 70, 80, 90 bucks and start to build up some profit and some cash while you're building up your dropshipping business. Another ebook I'm giving away is Pawn Shop Profits. Teaches you how to master the art of making money from pawn shops. So I actually went on a 90-day road trip about 1.5 years ago, and I pretty much made a full-time income on the road sourcing from pawn shops. So this book will teach you everything I know about pawn shops, what to find, how to sell items on eBay and Amazon, Craigslist from pawn shops. So that's big. I'm also going to give you my audiobook as well. So you get the audiobook and the ebook version right here, which is like another $47 value right there. I'm also throwing in the book 101 Killer Clothing Brands, which is a guide to choosing 101 of the best and most profitable men's clothing to sell on eBay. So this is actually how I quit my job over 5 years ago. I had gotten into Craigslist, but and I was selling bikes on Craigslist, but then wintertime came and I was like screwed. So I learned clothing and I was able to build a full-time business from clothing. So this book will share with you 101 of the best brands. And it's not going to just share with you like the brand. It's going to share with you a picture of the tag, what to pay, how much it sells for, the best items to find, what to avoid. And also this book as well, right here is 102 killer clothing brands. This is 102 additional brands. So you're going to literally get 2 books, 101, 102. So that's 203 brands right there. And that's me from back in the day when I was at my warehouse. But it's a really, really cool book, guys, and I think you'll enjoy it. And the last guide I'm going to give you is something called Garage Sale Killer. This is a guide that teaches you pretty much everything that I know about how to go to garage sales and make an absolute killing selling on eBay and Amazon. So you're going to really love this, guys. This isn't some like little 5-page report. This is 57 pages and it's really, really well made. How to locate sales, preparing your day, negotiating, what to do when you get home, finding avenues. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in these guides. So it's well over $167 worth of value for free if you decide to get the eBay drop shipping course, which is right here. Again, links are down below. But I think you guys are in good hands. Paul is awesome. He does have a 14-day money-back guarantee if you go through at least 30% of the course. So you guys could, of course, if you want, check it out. And if it's not a fit, just, hit him up and, make sure you went through at least 30% of it and he'll give you your money back. But, yeah, man, it's a pretty no-brainer. I've been enjoying this course. I've been applying the information and I've been starting to have a little bit of success. I've only been doing this for about 2.5 weeks, but I've been learning a ton, and I'm very, very confident that this course is going to help me to be able to build a profitable business, drop shipping on eBay, and I really do believe it can help you out as well. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this full in-depth review of eBay drop shipping titans. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the Hustle Husbands. This is Paul. This is his YouTube channel, and he's got a lot more content, so you can really get to know him and get a good feel if if this course or this business model is a fit for you. But he's a great guy. I know him personally. I've actually met him personally a couple years ago at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and he's just a stand-up fellow. So yeah, guys, check it out. Appreciate it. Links are down below. Be sure to go through my link and send me an email at rakeandprofit@gmail.com, and I'll hook you up with all the goodies. So with that being said, guys, have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.